Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Hey there everyone, this is Severin Henderson back again for another episode of Department3C Presents a podcast. From getting some feedback from some people, I was informed that I should give a little bit of more information about myself before each episode, which is fine, which is cool, and I'm willing to do. You know, I feel like I'm talking to people who already know me, but I realize that not everyone knows me. So I kind of introduced myself in the first episode, who I am, what I'm about, what I represent, but just want to talk a little more about what I want this podcast to be about. So overall, in general, I just want to get out subjects and conversations that people aren't always necessarily happy with having, or not happy, but sometimes have conversations that are uncomfortable. My first guests, they've all been great, and we've all agreed on everything, well, most things, and got to talk to each other, and that's kind of the route that I'm going down. I'm by all means not trying to get people in here to beat them up and browbeat them. I just want to talk, get their point of view. If mine vibes with it, cool. If not, to see how we can come to some sort of agreement on the subjects that we have to talk about. So that's basically what I want the podcast and the format to be. Of course, always growing, always trying to get better. And like I said like one of my guests said to me in another episode, I'm just trying to get those reps up. I'm just trying to get better and better as we keep going. I've wanted to do this for a long time, and getting an opportunity to speak to you all is really cleansing for me. It really helps me out a lot in all the activities that I do. On social media, talk a lot on there, talk to people in person, I talk to people on my phone through texts and through telephone calls. But this dynamic is, podcasts are kind of like living, breathing, evolving structures. Like a book, you write it, that's it, it's there, that's the book. Podcasts always changing, you have different people coming on, and it just gives you a chance as the listener to see how the person grows. It also gives you, as the producer or person that's putting out the content, to see how you grow, see how you evolve as a person. And I think that's all a beautiful process. So that's a little bit about me, and before each episode I'll go over a little bit more so you can get to know me better. Still looking for input on a good name. The name I got is just real basic, and that's fine for now. But like I said, I want this to grow and become something that people look forward to hearing, and just keeps on moving. So with that in mind, help me out. Please reach out to me, all social media platforms, Department3C. I'm on Department3C at Facebook, Department3C at Twitter, Department3C at Instagram. And if you know me personally, you can reach out to me. My regular handle is I am Sevi on the same platforms. I-A-M S-E-V-Y. All my friends and family, they call me Sevi. It's just real basic. So that's who I am, and that's where I would like for you to get to know me or reach out to me at. I look forward to hearing all your feedback. Oh, an email. I just have a basic email for now. It's just department3c@gmail.com. You can hit me there, and let's talk, let's conversate, let's have a conversation. So today's episode, I have another one of my friends. That's all I've been getting is my friends. But I have another one of my friends, and he's going to talk about health and fitness. We work together, and he came on a little bit before me, but he showed me a lot as far as the realm of health and fitness. In the book, Hey New Guy, by Department3C, again, I talk about workout routines and a little bit of how you can work out and how you can get better, how you can get to your goals as a firefighter, or as a public safety servant overall, paramedics, cops, everybody. We all have a lot to lift and a lot of load to carry besides just ourselves. So I know and then reading in other books, I used to do CrossFit, and CrossFit was good, CrossFit was great. Speaking with people in the CrossFit aspect, you get to meet people, you get to do a lot of things. It's a great experience, but that's not the end all be all. There's more to working out than just doing that. In my opinion, though, CrossFit is the closest to a full body workout that we would have to do on a fire ground. We do a lot of pulling, a lot of lifting, chopping, of course, pulling not just victims, but we have to pull ceiling, we have to expose fire areas. It's just a lot that we have to do. And those workouts and learning how to work out when you're tired. I mean, you have to keep going, and you have to keep good form as well. A lot of people think just throw form out the window and do whatever you want to do, but that's a quick way to get yourself hurt, and no one wants to do that. So, you want to keep in your mind form and fitness. So that's my little experience from working out in fitness. Like I said, just doing what I do to try and lose weight, to try and stay in a decent shape, a shape good enough to be there for myself and my family and my community. That's what I'm always trying to do. But I have an expert that's going to be coming on today that's going to talk about all of those subjects. So with that being said, I'm going to let this person introduce themselves and we'll go from there.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'd like to thank Seth for having me on. My name is Vince Gilchrist. I have been on department for 11 years, Chicago Fire. I have been an instructor for around, off and on, in my 11 years, about 5 years, maybe 6. And it's, like I said, his book has been very instrumental in, I think, the candidates' lives. He did a very wonderful job with that.
Thank you.
I remember him sitting there watching him write it. So that was kind of cool, watching him go through that process of him writing that book. We'll have a conversation. We're about to get into it. We'll talk about physical fitness, see what's up.
Yep.
And I'm just going to talk about the beginnings. Let's talk about. I'm 40 years old. Okay.
Okay.
And
see, this is the who I want. This is all that good stuff. So, yeah.
I'm 40 years old. Lived in a few different states. I'm originally from Detroit.
And
but
we was gonna get into that.
Oh yeah. you know that's going down. Yeah. And my parents wasn't big athletes. They weren't. I'm not gonna say athletically, quote unquote, gifted people. They did their thing. They jogged in the morning. They stretched at night. They did normal stuff. And when I was a kid, I kind of remember when. And you can chime in here. I remember when Mike Tyson's Punch-Out came out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was the game.
Yeah, I remember. I still remember the code. I got my ass whooped so much.
What's the code? Hit us with it.
073735963.
Okay, so now somebody's gonna fact check you and make sure that's it.
That's the code to Mike Tyson.
Okay, I'm with that.
Anyway, I remember playing that game for about 3 hours straight, and my mom just came in and just basically said, nah, that's enough. She took the whole Nintendo. That's it.
That's what she should have did.
Go outside, And I think that's what our generation is. Well, not our generation. I think they're in the new generation now. What's generation what?
Ooh, I'm bad with that.
What are we? I'm X, I think.
X. I'm an Xennial.
What, a millennial?
A millennial mixed with a Gen Xer. So
Right.
yeah, just the millennial generation where we at now.
Yeah. So going out and playing Duck Duck Goose or red light, green light, whatever, hide and go seek. Those days kind of over for those for the people, millennials and whatever the case. To get them going in sports, it seems like it's more expensive now, and it seems like it's less places to go.
Oh yeah, that's
the parks are declining, and I do have a point in this.
Okay.
And our talent pool of America is getting lower. We're getting less and less people that are in a readiness state to do anything. Most common thing I hear, well, I hate running. All right, well, you hate breathing, you hate using the bathroom, you hate, what else? Just normal stuff. You hate eating. Running is something that you have to be ready to do that. Things happen. You have to go. You have to move. You have to Something happens. What are you doing if a dog's gonna chase you? You gonna stop and fight? You gonna run? You gonna run? Fight or flight? That's what it is.
That's the same thing I tell my son. He wants to come outside and just flip flops and stuff all the time. I'm like, what if you got to run from somebody? What if you got to kick something? What do you got to do? But that's just
you can't move.
Yeah, right. So
yeah.
that was always my thinking too with the Jesus joggers, as I call them.
What's Jesus joggers?
The sandals, flip flops.
Oh, like what? Like Hirachi sandals or whatever?
Well, no, not even Hirachi.
Okay.
Just regular the leather sandals
old
that people wear.
Old man
the
pimp
time.
sandals. You know, old man.
Oh, yeah, like on the barbecue grill.
Yeah.
Get it going. Yeah, absolutely.
So, our talent pool is shrinking. Therefore, we have less Americans in a state of readiness for us to kind of
to do something.
Do something.
Yeah.
Now you want to be a fireman.
Okay.
Now you want to be a fireman. You take the test. Maybe go the medic route, crossover. That's how CFD does it. When I call it crossover, I mean they become a paramedic at the job, and drive an ambulance. Then they